아, 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 아.
Baby, you get your way, nothing I can do.
Is this song even playable? Maybe I should listen to this. 어우 시끄러. 아, 아, 아. 잠깐만요. 아, 졸려. 졸려요. Good morning. Ah, it's so gloomy outside in Korea. I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. Hi guys. 하신 것도 좋은 일. Am I forgetting something, guys? Yes. 오 시끄러. Morning extended. How are you? 아따 졸려 뒤지겠구만요. I didn't get good night's sleep. Is that bad? Okay. My room. Actually, because my room, so many people said it looks like hospital. I might style it a bit. 아니 너무 제가 지금 어쩔 수 없이 지금 이 방에서 자고 있거든. 가지고 솔직히 너무 그거 같지 않아요? 병원집 같지 않아요? It kind of looks like hospital. 아 그래가지고 나름 그래도 야, doesn't it feel like I'm in the hospital? 링거 좀 꽂아봐. Guys, put some Yeah, so I don't know which way might be better, but it might be better if I face this way and then have the curtains like on these dividers, like how Sora does it. Sora actually gave me those links to the curtains. Yeah, don't you think so? Don't you think I need to maybe decorate a bit? Hi, secretary. Oh, I feel bad. 근데 we did make a big difference. I did add a lot of lights and then stuff, but then the room, it says the room overall is very. So we might have to fix it. 아, 나 진짜 너무 졸려. Oh my god, I'm so tired. 거초님 안녕하세요. 오늘 방학인가? 얘기 방학했어요? Before I go on, 방학했구나. I realized, and then hang a heart rate monitor with a BC. Oh, to make it into an official hospital. Good idea. Hi Gundam, how are you? 방학이 더 바쁘다고? Yeah, I don't like carpets. 선생님 아까 해줬는데 인사. 얼마나 더 원해? 뭐 해줄까? 버섯장 왔어요? 우리 버섯장 왔어요? 건천이 벌써 고3이에요? Guys, I actually had IV stuck. You know what sucks? So I have long story. 여러분, 제가 주말에 큰 일이 이제 있었어요. I had a very before I go on, I was going to upload one of my. I have some video ready to be uploaded, and I was gonna upload it. I totally forgot. Hi everyone. 저 몸이야? 어떻게 알았어? 건초님 누워 있나? 네, lots of people asked if I were okay. I'm okay. I'm actually still not feeling good. Hey, Datu. Guys, my know my orders finance is up. So go like it. I don't think it might. It might not be food. My mom thinks it was stress. Well, no, who thought it was? Someone thought it was. Someone thought I got stressed. Ah, Jamie thought I got stressed. Like, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, extended. That's what I might think about doing, but what sucks is oh. 일단 before we like continue with our talk, let me talk about my outline. Layout부터 설명해 줄게요. I'll just do a real quick on paint. 네, 여러분 일단은 저희 방 레이아웃을 구조를 알려드릴게요. It's a box. shoot. This week Mia came to say he wanted to clean my computer, didn't even touch anything, and then like hit everything. 알겠다. Let me talk about my layout. 방 레이아웃을 설명하고 어떻게 변경해야 될지 여러분 머리를 좀 맞대겨야 될 것 같아. Cause I got feedback that it looks like a hospital. 병원 같아 보인다고 바꿔야 될 것 같아. So, as you know, it's a box. Oh, it's cut. Okay. So I placed my computer and everything here because you know how this slide door opens? So we wanted to open it so that Mia's actually computer is here. So we can see side by side. But I think it's pointless. We don't play games that often these days. And so here is Joey's bed. And then here is a gigantic drawer. Okay, 여기는 제 책상. 여기 미아님 책상. 여기는 쪼이 침대. Oh. And then here is the door to my closet. This is my closet. 옷장. And then here's this gigantic clothes hanger. I'll say hanger. 그치? 그 다음에 here is that. Another drawer. So this is for mine, and this is for Mia. I don't know, Mia's a guy, he has lots of things. And then this is the door. 이렇게잖아. So what's funny is what's shocking is the view. Is this, maybe it's more called garment rack, yeah. So actually you could see, this is the view that you guys are seeing. 이렇게 보이는 거예요. So what Mia wanted to do was actually close this officially. So Mia's plan is to officially close this. Okay, bye bye. And actually have this into a room. 왜냐면 이거 닫고 저희 방이 이렇게 돼 있으니까. And then so recently, this is my bed. 여기서 자고 있어 이렇게. So right now, this is just one room. 진짜 원룸에 있는 것 같긴 해요. 물론 뭐 부엌이니 다 밖에 있긴 한데 지금 원룸으로 살고 있긴 한데. 이거를 또 어떻게 바꿔야 되냐 고민하고 있지요. But I might not change it. I don't know. My thought was, since we have this like this type of thing, is to add curtain here. 여기에 이제 있는데, but it might actually be better to show this like here and then show the door because that won't be. So we'll actually just, then the hanger would have to go here and then this door would be officially closed. Yeah, Mia got me a queen size bed. Or it's not actually a bed, it's a topher. 저요? 제 얼굴에 며칠 전에 돈 퍼부었어요. 피부가 갔다 와가지고. 여러분 티 나요? 근데 피부가 간 게? 근데 이게 만지면 티가 엄청 나거든요. I don't know what to do. It's hard because at one point I want to be like, screw Joey. Actually, this hanger is the biggest issue. But yeah, Yeah, this hanger is the biggest issue. What's my panel light? The circle thingy, my Bobby? I would probably. I'm actually using it right now, but I don't think there's a big difference. Or does it make my skin clearer? Actually, what I wanted to put in the background was a nice like shelf, so that any kind of presents you gave me. Oh really? It might be because I have it at low setting. Did it change? Did anything change, guys? Anyways, guys, I'll be thinking about it. If you guys get shocked that it looks different, like the outline or the layout looks different, don't be. It's gonna change soon. Maybe. Ah, the new overhead light is brighter than before, so I might look darker. And then I changed a couple of the settings through OBS, so I look sharper. I don't know if that's a good thing. And now I have a bunch of lights like pointing at me, so if the lights isn't helping, then I might just turn it off. Oh, never mind, it is helping. Oh, it is helping! Oh, I'm so bright! Oh wait, that's too bright. Does this help at all? Oh, it does help. What the heck? What's... Oh, my lights were helping, guys! Oh! 역시 빛이 최고야. Before I do anything else, I wanted to thank people for gifting yesterday. I know, I actually didn't think that lights were helping out, because I turned it on and I was like, dude, do I see a difference? I guess it does. 잠깐만. Oops. That changed. FPS. Oh, 훨씬 낫다. So guys, yesterday or this weekend, let's talk about this weekend. Who knows what happened to me this weekend? Raise your hand. Put your hands up, guys. Anyone? Guys, don't all raise your hand at once. Thank you. Only one. Perfect. Don't all raise your hand now. You guys don't have to try to answer all together, guys. This weekend, I got enteritis. I don't know if you should say you got enteritis, but basically what it is I had... So what happened was, after I went hiking with Amy, and I did ask Amy if she was feeling good, she said there was no issue. So after I went hiking, we had green tea, we just talked, and then I was on my way home and Mia calls me. I was like, hey, let's watch a movie together. I was like, okay, you know, it's not a big thing. Like, I'm not that tired after hiking. We got to the movie theater. There was a restaurant. We had cutlet. I had cheese cutlet. Mia had regular cutlet. We even shared the meal. And then I was like, you know, I actually felt really tired. I was yawning and stuff. So I was like, Mia, maybe we should just watch movie later. So we just walked around there was a mall that was connected to the movie theater. So I was like, hey Mia, you know what? Let's screw movies today. Let's just walk around the movie theaters. Let's just enjoy our lives, you know, just shopping. Just, you know, window shopping and then talking about like issues and everything. And then like I got to a point where I was like, no, never mind. I wasn't feeling good. I didn't even drink that day. I got home safely and Mia and I slept really early that day because I felt really tired and Mia felt tired from work. And we got to bed around like 9-ish. I think it was 9. I want to say 9. And I woke up at 1 in the morning, like wanting to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, you know, I did my deals. And I got to the bed. I wasn't feeling good when I went to the bathroom, actually. Like, I feel like I wasn't digesting my food well at that point. I took probiotics, which actually helps me digest. And then, the moment I laid in bed, my stomach, the upper part of my stomach started like, it felt like someone was, you know, grabbing onto my upper part of the stomach, like just holding it and then like crunching it, you know, like, argh! So that I was like in pain. I was complete in pain. And Mia goes, are you okay? Because my mom wasn't going to be home this weekend. So I asked Mia to stay with me. Which was a good thing. Because I was dying. I was actually dying. And I was like, Mia was like, you know, Mia wanted to cuddle. I was like, don't touch me. And then he goes, what's wrong? Because I actually was like, 만지지 마. Like, I was like, don't hug me, you know. Poor guy. So what ended up happening was I didn't go to the ER that night, but I felt like I wanted to puke. 진짜 토가 너무 심하게 나고 제가 이제 장염에 너무 심하게 걸렸으니까. I was like, wow, this is puking moment. But I didn't want to puke because every time I puke, my throat gets bad. But I already do like some type of talking job. So if I do that and puke, then it's awful. Like, I knew I couldn't stream. But then Mia was like, no, you need to puke. And I'm like, no. And then I ended up puking. Sorry if this is gory, just press the back button. But my puke ended up being like different colors. It was like super yellow. I was like, why is it yellow? So it seems that something in my upper part of the stomach was contaminated. I don't know if it was actually, I don't know, maybe if I'm like, you're supposed to be using that word. Yeah. And I was like, there's nothing that I ate yellow unless the fry, because I had cutlet, like I had tonkatsu. Like, of course that, like, you know, the fried part is yellow, so maybe the moment I digested that was yellow. I really wasn't sure. So ended up having this like weird colored like stuff. It might be stomach acid. I'm not sure exactly what it was. And so you got to this point where you're like, hi. You knew this was like kind of effed up. 진짜, I was so worried. So 잠깐만, I have something on my eyes. This was like 5, 6, 7 hours after eating. Because we ate at like 6, right? Yeah, I got home. Yeah, I got home around 6. We ate right away around 7. And then by the time I started throwing up at 1 in the morning. So I feel like my food already digested. You know what I mean? Yeah. The only thing I had before was the probiotics because I felt actually like I wasn't, because the moment I came back from the bathroom and I was like, this isn't what I'm supposed to be feeling right now. Maybe I'm just having like, you know, digestive issue. Like I'm not, you know, digesting my food well. So then I took probiotics. So I did eat greasy food that day. I did eat tonkatsu. That would be the only greasy food that I ate. Oh, yellowish makes sense because there's nothing in my stomach. Well, I ended up puking twice, 3 times for a long time. Actually, I don't think it was just violent because when you puke, I felt like stuff was coming out, like, you know, particles. Sorry if anyone's eating. So I ended up like, while I was puking, I had to like, yeah, chunks. I had to like spit it out. I remember like puking and then I was like, hey. It was awful. Don't ever be sick, guys. So I was in bed. Mia got me some like honey tea and it actually felt good through my throat. But I just could not sleep at all because just my stomach was just in pain. Mia was like, maybe you gotta try to like, you know, relax and like sleep straight. I was like, do not touch me. Screw you. I will shoot you. Oh yeah, I always puke red wine. That's why I was like really upset. I don't know if I should use the word upset, but it just felt unfair that I wasn't puking because I was drunk. It was more like puking because I was sick. Because I've never puked sick because of sickness. It was all because I was wasted and I just needed to get it out of my system. So that being said, it was awful. It just was definitely awful. It was something that I don't want to deal with. So yeah, I got up the next morning. Luckily it was Saturday in Korea. The hospital was still open. I went to the hospital right away. 메트로놈님 어서 오세요. And then I got to the hospital. They checked me in. I went to the doctors. The doctor was like, hey, you know, like, how are you doing? What happened? Told him the exact same story. He's like, lay in bed. He kept like pushing me here and there, and then like hurting me like bunch of sound, and then he had the thing, and then everything, you know, everything. The sound was like, ah, okay, yeah, your upper belly is, you know, really going. It's kind of making that sound. 네, 아팠어요. 아팠어. 장염 걸려가지고. He's like, yeah, I'll like prescribe you some medicine and then get some IVs. Those IVs cost $60. Today, my Donegal, $60. $70 because my meds took $10. Damn. So I got out from the doctors and they were like, I'll get you some med, or I'll get you the IVs. They put the IVs here. 여기에다 IV 했거든요. Hi, Kuro. You can still see my hole, guys. It's so cheap. I don't know. I kind of now became Korean because I was like $60 for this 3 IV. 아 진짜? 누구요? 와. Y1050. Oh, 3K, that's true. Wow, thank you, Ford. That's all you had? Wait, but why is the alert not working? 아, 그래요? Morning. Oh shoot. So, oh, that's very slow and small.
Let's start with that.
저는 IV만 꽂던데? So they put 3 different IVs, as you guys know. I'll show you the pictures. Guys, if I'm kind of laid back, I actually am not feeling good still. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a good thing to use. I'll show you something. So basically, that's me when I'm dying. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm actually really dying here. 이게 접니다, 여러분. And I was, since I can't sleep, like 뒤로 잠을 못 자니까 영정사진이에요. Because I couldn't sleep on my back, I had to sleep on the like front, and then Joey just jumped on top of me, and I actually screamed at him. I was like, "You!" Oh, sorry. You. Ew. And then this. So they gave me 3 different like IVs, and this Kool-Aid one took forever. So they put it inside my, not here. I guess they don't. It doesn't go in my blood system, right? Wait, why didn't they do it here? Couldn't they do IV it through here? Cause when they did it here, it was so painful. Cause I have thin skin, I think. I think it's cause of my skin. And they put it inside my skin. Well, first of all, this lady was awful. Oh, it does go into the blood. Then why didn't she do it here? I have very good vein. I show good vein. The doctor told me, the nurses that always took my hand is normal. Ah, shit. Oh, sorry. Really? Cause you can still see the hole. I don't know if you guys can. So the needle was stuck here, right? But she did really bad job of taping. That like it started like kind of trying to like go up. 뭔가 여기에 잘 넣어야 되는데 이렇게 넣었다가 뭔가 잘 안 넣어가지고 이게 막 들리는 느낌? 뭔가 무거운 느낌이 들더라고요. And so I took a lot of naps inside. Me just putting in the IV took like 2 hours, guys. Cause I was in bed. Like, it was okay for like the first 30-40 minutes. Oh, really? So she did it fine first time, but it did feel very uncomfortable when she was taping it. 뭔가 잘 이게 딱 고정시키게 테이프를 안 붙인 것 같아가지고, 그러니까 이분도 되게 섬세하게 조심스럽게 하셔가지고 이거 뭔가 들뜰린 느낌 계속 나는 거예요. It felt like the IV was going up every time. But like it wasn't like that painful at first. I was like, it's not that bad. And then I took lots of naps, and I woke up at one point because my hand was so painful. Like usually I just withstand all the pain, but it was so painful that I called the nurse, and nurse removed one tape, and I was like, it's not that bad, like that tape. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she showed me this like the technique where if you like push the water, thinking that like since it wasn't swelling here, she thought that the water was like it wasn't moving through my blood system. So she was like, keep pressing it like this, and it helped a lot. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, great. She even slowed down the drips. And then the moment she left, it was painful. So my first mistake that I did there was I should have called her back, being like, hey, actually, it's still painful. Can you try to fix this thing? But I was like, okay, it's not that bad. I can resist this. You know, I could deal with it. So I took another nap. I woke up, super painful, and that thing was super slow. And I was like, I just don't know what to do. I was on my phone. I was watching, like, I didn't even have my earbuds. So I was like, I'll just like read something. And I was actually reading something. And then like, it was getting to a point because I also had the heating pad on the floor. Just don't question my thoughts, extended. I don't know. Because they were actually really busy that day. Because everyone was getting, because everyone wanted to do their own stuff. I don't know. Oh my god, my throat is actually really in pain. I don't know why. So I know you guys are gonna hate me for saying this. Hi, Mr. Popsicle, and hello, Yara. But what I ended up doing was since it was going so slow and it was painful, and then the nurse was going everywhere because they. Oh, what I wanted to reply to yours, extended, was that they were really busy getting all the different tests for that, like, since it's New Year's, people are getting their body checks and everything, and then they were doing that, like, well, yeah, their stomach check. So I was like, holy cow, this is going to take forever, and I'm in pain, and I feel bad for calling the nurse again. So I ended up speeding up the drip, like not too fast that it was like brrr. I was like, I just padded it a bit, and then I kept doing this so that it'll just go in my system. So that's what I've been doing. And then once it was like almost done, I was like, I called them, I was like, I'm done. Like, I was trying to get like the last bit till 60, like so that I can earn my $60. I was like, it was too painful. The needle? Wait, are we talking about the needle then? 삼촌님 어서오세요. So actually yesterday golf was very painful for me. I actually took meds that morning, and then I took a nap. Oh sorry, I was in bed. Actually, I was editing. That was metal. But actually, it was on. Okay, honestly, it wasn't strong hit. 진짜 솔직히 말하자면 그렇게까지 센 건 아니었어요. It's just that my speed got faster, and also that golf. Okay, this is. Anyways, before I go on with yesterday's golf story, because you guys think I got super strong, but I have different stories to tell you with that one. I'll tell you the reality. But before we go on, the finale of that story is I got out with this like IV. She was like, oh, like the tape's stuck together, and I was like, okay, yeah, I know. And then, you know, the moment I left, I was like, oh, is that all you need from me? And they were like, yeah, have a nice day. And then they, you know, shit me out. I called Mia. I was like, aren't I supposed to get my meds, you know? And I was like, maybe Mia took it. So I called Mia, and Mia's like, I didn't get any paper. And so I went back, and I was like, the doctor was supposed to prescribe me meds, right? And he forgot. So they called the doctor real quick. The doctor went back and then like wrote real quick, and they gave me my meds. And so I was like, apparently if you like get IV, you're supposed to feel good, like somewhat good. I felt somewhat good, but I got to a point, it was just like, I don't know why I was in bed getting IV for the past 2 hours, because it wasn't really good. I ended up getting more chills, but I went to the pharmacist, and I was like, here's my meds. You know, give me these meds. The pharmacist came out and asked me, are you sure this is like what you're supposed to get? I'm like, how am I supposed to know? Like, why are you asking me? Because she was like, the numbers are wrong here. Are you sure? And I'm like, no, I wrote it wrong. Like, do you think I wrote these numbers? Like, I don't even know what meds I'm taking. But she ended up asking me that question, and I was like, so confused. And they were like, did they tell you anything about this? I was like, no. And so they had to call my doctor, but I was like, the doctor ended up writing my prescription wrong again. So I'm already in pain. Even if I got the IV, my hand were in pain, my body were in pain. And the doctor wrote the prescription wrong. No wonder that doctor didn't have anyone in the wait list. Because the doctor next door had 2 people in the wait list, but my doctor had no one. So I was like, oh, great, first one, first come. Just take the first one. Locally in Korea, they print out for pharmacists to see. But pharmacists have bad writing too. If you see my brothers, I was like, I can't read any of what you're saying, so I had to write him a lot. 졸립다. 석다님 어서오세요. Anyway, so that was my trip. I am feeling better than before. But I took the whole week to sleep. That's why I haven't uploaded anything recently. I will be uploading today or tomorrow. Actually, I feel like the best time would be tomorrow morning. For my time. But I will upload the second episode of 나 진짜 왜 이렇게 목이 아프지? Holy shizzle. I will be uploading the second episode of the other Purdue trip. Yeah, I just my brain's not working, guys. Sorry, guys. You have to give me like what you want me to compare it. What was I gonna say, guys? What was I going to say? 와, 진짜 오늘 최악이다. Today's condition is bad. I thought it'd come better. So yesterday when I played golf with Jamie, it was actually very tiring. I mean, like, not tiring because of her, but wait, don't misunderstand me. Just body was pain. The reason why the distance was like at 200 was Kakao is known to give long distance for drivers. So people actually don't believe in Kakao's distance for drivers. So reality wise, I should have been hitting like 106. That day or yesterday, I should have been hitting like 150. But since I hadn't that like, yeah, I would currently today rather watch Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Quality of life. If you were from Europe and you could go to Korea or States to work, States to work, States. 컨디션이 어제 진짜 사실 진짜 안 좋았어요. 그러니까 약을 그날 아침에 두통이 너무 심하게 온 거예요. 약을 아무리 먹어도 두통이 심하니까 네, 이 아저씨 돌팔이 같다니까. 위장이 아픈데 위장이 좀 나아지니까 이제 뇌가 아파. 두통이. 그래서 can't understand Korean. No, I'm just saying. To work, it's free. It's definitely safe, but to play, enjoy, and like the culture here and like the atmosphere, I would be in Korea because there's more things to play. So if you're rich and don't need a job, live in Korea. Because it's much better. But if you want to work and like have kids, then stay in States. So, we are in episode 11. I think we watched 2 yesterday, or no, 9. So we have 7 more. I'm waiting if anyone wants to feel free and redeem end stream. Is it still? But I still, if not, we will have to work. Unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Just kidding, guys. We're actually watching. Okay, let me finish. Let me just do like 30 more minutes. 단춘이 쓰시려고 했다고요? 진짜 심쿵했다. 그러면 let me just finish my story with Jamie because I really did miss talking with you guys because no one really chats on Discord anymore as much. So, one last thing I wanted to share was yesterday. 와 진짜 my body is definitely not feeling good. But we could talk about home life. I'll answer any last question. You're from South America? Where in South America? 감사합니다. 단추님 나도 한우 보내줘. 나 부러웠어. Do I seem tired today? I'm sorry, guys. My brain's not working. I don't know why my brain is not functioning. Maybe I should have taken yesterday off. I promised Timmy I was gonna play golf. Oh, you should still hop on then extended then. You have to watch. You have to go. Today I might use my mic to watch that. Don't you guys want to hear me scream? Actually, it's better to watch me watch that IRL, because the whole time I'm like, ah! Oh, thank you. I don't remember. Easel should know. Let me quickly check. Today is also very gloomy, guys. Anyways, the only reason... Oh, fudge. What the heck? Also, Oh, I'm on 9. Because I watched 7 and 8, and I'm on 9. So... Are you guys listening to my stories, guys? 진짜? Oh yeah. You're paying attention, secretary. By the way, thanks for 3 months gifted sub to Mia. Sorry, it was hard when I couldn't check. Okay, let's watch. Anyways, to answer the question, saying I was technically on steroids yesterday, shockingly. Because, you know, like, I'm on meds. They gave me 4 pills to take. So I'm on meds. And I took extra 5 because I had a really bad headache. So I had 5 pills. Yeah, I guess I actually cheated then. Because I was on pill. 제가 약을 지금 복용 중이라서. 근데 the only reason my distance got better was first, I will tell you exactly why. First of all, we put the setting as semi-pro, which is basically beginner level. So what's good about the beginner level is they actually adjust the ball direction a lot. So normally my ball should have been more either like slicing, more going towards the right or the left. But shockingly, yeah, there's no wind. Wind does not exist in that game. if you're playing at easy level. So the wind direction was like 0.0, like it was like 1 mile per second or something. It was like, I don't even remember the numbers, but it was very like, normally there's no wind. I think they named it semi-pro just so that beginners don't feel bad, but there's only 3 levels. And second of all, my turn, my turning and hitting the impact has gotten like, it's starting to be in rhythm. 도는 거랑 제가 이제 리듬을 잘 타고 있거든요. 그거를 이제 제가 어느 순간 깨달은 순간부터 그게 잘 되다 보니까 거리가 많이 나가기 시작했어요. So with my clubs, actually my distance increased by 20 to 30 meters. Like my number 8, I'm hitting it 110 meters. But if you go out in the field, you never know. Like that's all the screen. So you can't trust any screens, guys. But when I was hitting the other day at golf zone, the other one that I go to, I was getting high numbers and I didn't do it at beginner. So yeah, that's my excuse. But actually when I got home I was very tired, so I was enjoying my life here, and then I took meds. So I've been taking lots of meds. So yeah, anyways, yeah, even the grass can make such a big difference. Did you know that there's a difference between American grass and Korean grass for golf? Good thing to keep in mind. So when you go at a golf course, ask if this is Korean grass or American grass, because American grasses are like thicker, stronger, so you really need to hit the right impact or else you're gonna top ball it. Because they're thick, the balls are actually on top of the grass, so if you don't hit it well, like if you don't hit the impact it well through the bottom, then it's top. I think it was that. I don't remember actually. So there's difference between American and Korean grass. American, Korean. Also guys, oh dude, there's something like that? That's so interesting. Did you know that these grasses are so expensive too? That's why I was outside of my back doors in US to practice, because it's American grass, right? It's growing in US. That's why in US it's okay to, if you go to a park, it's okay to step on the grass, but in Korea, sometimes you can't even step on the grass because they're so weak that like they just die out. So they actually might kind of give you that stink eye. I would imagine. Ooh, there's all these type of grasses. Huh? Now, moving on with the next story of why not to raise kids in Korea. Of course, if you don't really care about the kids' future, like, hey, it's their future, I don't give a crap. I mean, like, you probably do, but like, if you're like, and yeah, of course, then take them here. But high chances are you will end up feeling peer pressure to grow your kids in the right environment, because they pressure you a lot, especially in this area called Daechi, which is like, did you guys ever watch the Korean drama Sky Castle? Anyone know about that drama? Oh, so that drama is kind of serious because it's about having like raising your, it's about these like rich folks who wants to send their kids to Seoul National University, which is number one university in Korea. So in American terms, it's like trying to basically send all your kids to Harvard or MIT or all the Ivy League schools. But at least in US, there's like, what, 13 different Ivy Leagues, so they have chances. In Korea, like Seoul National University is #1. So if you don't send them there, some people like take another year to send their kids there. Is it not 13? Is it 11? I forget how many Ivy Leagues there are. What are those? It's Harvard, MIT, Dartmouth, Columbia? Was it A? I don't know why I thought 13. I don't know why I was thinking 13. What's the 2 more? Is Columbia not? 뭐더라? Is Rice? I didn't really care about the Ivy Leagues. But there's actually lots of pressure in Korea to raise kids. So by the time they're... Oh my god, you know what we should watch together? I don't know if they have English translation. Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Columbia, Brown, Dartmouth, Cornell, UPenn. Oh, UPenn? Oh. Rice is in Texas? I don't know why I was thinking Rice too. Somehow I thought Rice was... I got mixed up with Rice and Yale, I think that. They're 4-letter college. Sorry. That's the thing in Korea is parents think that the moment they send their kids to Seoul National University, then they're done. Like they're all set. They're perfectly set for the future. But you know that's not the case, you know. Actually, you need to do well in college to get a nice job in after college. So, but I've had a lot of people. Actually, one of the CEO I met the other day, she sends her kids actually go to school in a place called Daechi area, which is known to be one of the competitive region. And it's interesting hearing her stories because she said so many kids commit suicide there because they're depressed about their scores, they want to do something, yada yada yada. So it's really sad to hear because they're only like high school kids, but they're already being compared with each other. Their parents, you know, highly are comparing their kids with each other, and then they go home and be like, what'd you get on this essay, this blah blah blah, like who got first? And they start rating kids. So basically they have rating system in high school where if you get first or second, they stopped doing that, but when I talked to my cousin, but you never know because they end up comparing with like by themselves, saying, hey, I got 99 on this essay, what'd you get? Or like on this exam, what'd you get? Be like, oh, I got 100. Be like, oh, well, you're first and I'm second, right? So all these like number placement just to get into Seoul National University is really sad. It's so bad for kids. But even when you get a job, they do care so much about your college and what degree you get. So in Korea currently, a lot of people who got their degree in econ are having such a hard time finding a job because they say econ is one of those like degrees where, you know, if you don't know what to do with your life, be an econ major. Which is really sad because there's so many things you can do with econ majors. Like I still regret to this day when, you know, I mean it's accounting still, but I had to take an econ class and they talked about actually balance sheet. And I was like, screw that, I don't need balance sheet in my life. Genuine funny story. So is this happening in sports? I'm not sure if that's happening in sports though. Yeah, Asia is always like that. But I don't think this is just Korea. This is probably the same thing in Japan and China. Yeah, China's probably really worse in comparison. Because even when I study with the exchange students from China, they're so crazy. And probably Taiwan. Not gonna lie, all my friends, you know, all the friends that I asked, hey, can we compare answers to, were Taiwanese or Chinese. If you know what I mean. So yeah, Taiwan is very, I do want to visit Taiwan, but they have the quarantine, so. But you know what's really good? So my friend that that lives in Chicago, her dad is, I think, in like he plays golf a lot. So you know what she goes? My friend goes, hey, if you go to Taiwan, call my dad. Because like, so our family is like super close. My friend calls my mom auntie, and I call her dad and her mom like auntie too, or like uncle. And it's super funny because like her dad's last name is Su, HSU, which is equivalent to SEO, Seo, last name. I think they might use it. They have like the same pronunciation, and that's my mom's last name. So when her mom is talking great things about her dad, her mom goes, oh, my husband, blah blah blah. But then if her mom is like talking crap about her dad, then she goes to my mom, oh, your brother. It's like a really nice like thing that we have between us, and you know, she's a great friend. But she goes, hey, talk to my dad when, you know, when you go to Taiwan. So yeah, they're really great friend. I wish my friend could have been on stream, but she's been very burnt out. I really felt she was really burnt out. I knew she would have, I think she would have liked being on stream, but I think she's been really burnt out, so she is kind of being very maybe somewhat depressed from life, I think. But she's doing good. I haven't talked to her actually recently, so I should talk to her. 아저씨손님 어서 오세요. So yes, that being said, growing kids, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to live in the US. Sorry, not US, Korea is, it's really hard. And the only reason I have this type of personality where I'm very like open to everything, you know, I try to understand both sides and all these different perspectives, is that I grew up in the US. I had more of a freedom where I could somewhat think to myself. Maybe that actually happened more when I was streaming, but I got to see different perspective, different type of people, different type of religion, culture. You know, there's more than just being Korean in Korea, especially because Korea just has Koreans, but America has like what, African Americans, Hispanic, you know, Asian, all these like Europeans, so very diverse. Coming from Wisconsin, there was actually lots of diversity, because you guys might think, hey, Wisconsin is very like super white, and you guys might say that, but I think there's still diversity there, guys. So hello, Segro, Sergio, Sergio. So, I think you not commenting on love life in general says a lot about Korean love life. What are we talking about? I'm dating a Korean guy. But what's ironic is I've never dated an American guy. I've gone on dates with them, but it just never clicked with me. Like, I don't know. I just don't find anything attractive about Kona guys. So, in all honesty, do you think job and opportunities are better in the US? Yeah. I've said this multiple times, but if you want to get a job, get it in US. They have better work-life balance. There's so many people in Korea who wants to work in the US. The only reason why they don't want to go is that US is boring. But if you get placed in a really nice like city in the US, personally, if I'm in Chicago or even Milwaukee for me would be very nice because I like being in the cities. But you never know. If I get old, I might just be like, screw that. I'll be back in Madison. It depends on where you live in the US. Obviously, US isn't like a city. There's so many places. Some people like living in New York because New York is super, busy. New York, I don't remember anything in New York other than seeing my interns, honestly. In all honesty, all I remember was, oh, these are all my interns. Oh, these are all my so and so. Yeah. But in high school, shockingly extended, there was so much diversity. But my high school was known for diversity, because if I were to go to a different school, they were all like super Gona. But other like the one that I went to, there was so diverse that like I had in my friend group, I had Hispanic, I had Spaniard, I think that's what I'm supposed to say. I had African American, I had Chinese, I had American. I think she was Irish. So, and then there's like Korean me. So, hey Josh, long time no see. You guys are late. Hi Mark, congratulations on final. Give a big round of applause to Mark. So, not American? Okay, I had English. Hello. I want to visit Alabama for the true Gona experience. Yeah, me too. I kind of want to be in true Gona experience. Because the only racism that I got was actually in Europe. I'm just early. Hey, only streamers can say that, Josh. How dare you? If I had kids, would you let them be a streamer? If they want to. Honestly, okay, if Mia and I have kids, I think one of them is going to be a golfer. The other one's gonna be a pro gamer. But we know that it's either gonna be golfer or pro gamer. So what I'm thinking is making them play golf at a really young age, and then making them be a pro gamer at age 20 to 24 because their lifespan is short. And then from 24 on, make them be a pro golfer. Using my two brains. And then when they get to like that moment of like hitting, in the golf age, they can do whatever. They'll be rich. And then I'm gonna be that like mom that wears like that Prada on my boobies and then like pink on the butt and go to like Chanel with my like Fendi bag and be like, can you get from here to here? That's my whole here to here. I don't know why I would say pink, because I had shorts on right now. Don't be too yeah. Plenty of racism in New York. I just never got racist comment in Madison. Oh, I did once. Oh, but that wasn't racist. He just was very ignorant with his life and his study. He just asked me all these like questions about North Korea. And I'm like, dude, I'm South Korean. He's like, but they're the same Korean. I'm like, you want me to go like in depth with that? But what was really nice, cause like I said, I have like all these. Oh, sorry, Josh. Sorry. Yeah, look, even Josh is a racist. We're from the same Madison area. Yeah. Well, I don't consider that racist. For me, maybe you guys might think that was racist, but for me, that felt just ignorant of society. Because he might be actually super stupid. We can't say bad things about stupidity. it's not his fault that he wasn't educated well to learn the difference between South Korea and America. Or sorry, South Korea and America, to South Korea and North Korea. It's sometimes, and also sometimes, it's really hard to decipher. Because I honestly thought that, you know, we could say those things easily. I get hurt when people go like, oh, are you from North or South? You know, like, I'm like, are you joking me, right? But then I was like, maybe these people are actually ignorant. Because okay, did you know how there's so many other like small countries in Europe? There was this guy and he was like, oh, I'm from Europe, and my mom and I just mentioned the big countries, and then my mom and I were like, dude, this might actually be considered racist. But like, we just don't know. Like, we've never heard about this country. And like, we talked about this to my brother, and my brother was like, yeah, it's at this place. I'm like, oh, we really don't care about our geography. So, you know, like, that's actually ignorant. That's just me being stupid. Because sometimes we really don't know. So we can't really call them racist. Now, if you just go up to an Asian and you go like, hey, ching ching chong. No, that is just plain racist. So I think asking a question is just that person being stupid, and it's just that and so that's something that you can, it's okay for you to be understanding. Though, if they give you that type of like attitude of when they're asking me like, hey, you from North or South? I don't know, maybe not that type of racist. Now I think that's more racist. So I think I'm just, I think I'm, who's J1? Sorry, I can't let that go, because now next time someone types in the word, then it's gonna be like, they're gonna let it go. But Yochavin said, even racists are getting smart though. I went from being Ching Chong MF to J1 MF. Who's J1 MF? Oh, people recognize Korean names? Damn! That's good. Oh, your name's J1. Or they just random Korean names. So, a lot of people know these days, but I still get, are you from North or South? Yeah, so my mom keeps telling me, if you get that question, just say you're from North and that you escaped. So you better be careful, because I have a gun in my mouth. Or in my pocket, not in my mouth. So. I know colleagues who don't know the difference between North and South Korea. Not uncommon. Yeah, it's not their fault because they're stupid. We can't say stupidity is something like that we should go against. They just have to look at the haircut. Some of the Koreans are, you know. Don't you see? There was one type of Korean, that type of the hairstyle that was kind of like, eh. Yeah, Europe is a hard. It's still racism though. That person might just be ignorant and not be a racist. What do you mean? If the question is genuine, I call it ignorant curiosity. Yeah, let's say that. Racist is looking down on another culture of people. Yeah. What is racist for you? There's so many definitions. Even racists can come up with generic Korean names now. Oh! Racist? I mean, racist is bad. I like to tell people I'm from the good Korea. Oh. Are you Korean? Who are you? 누군지도 모르는 차트에서 보고 누구셈? We can be against stupidity without being against stupid people. Or extended. 멋있다. You sound so smart today, extended. Dude, what you eat? I want to eat that. 참 멋있는 말이다. We can be against stupidity, guys, without being against stupid people. So my definition of racist is just calling me weird names. I think that's, for me, racist. But then I realized I was racist, guys. Because I was stupid. When it comes to South American countries, actually, I couldn't really... What's the difference between stupidity and stupid? Which was the good one? Well, no, stupid people... So... Didn't I tell you guys my friend was from Puerto Rico and I asked, oh, like, what was your nation? Or, like, where? Something about Puerto Rico and I ended up... stupidity and ignorant? Oh, that's true. I didn't know that Puerto Rico was US territory. Oh my god, it was just so embarrassing, guys. What did I do in like history class? So then, would that make me racist? If I didn't know that, am I racist? Or am I just stupid? And then, I know we talked about this, guys. I know we talked about this. I think I was ignorant then. Because it came from my head. I was actually thinking really hard. What? Okay, so what was the most racist comment you ever heard of, guys? For me... 나는 왜 이렇게 없지? I never got called 칭칭총. Dude, I must give that like... Ah, okay. Does this get banned? I never... Not a single one near me did this to me. Maybe because I had big eyes. Is it bad to talk about what was the worst? Is it bad to talk about what the worst thing you heard of? Hey, but actually, I'll never get banned. I'm already in a small community, so. 인도가 그래요? When you are the majority in the area? 그러게. Is that the worst racist thing you heard about? Was the N-word? How did we go from Korea to like racist? Anyways, I still want to do my country studies with my Europeans someday because in like other countries because but I don't know when that will be. 진짜? I don't know, maybe I just think everyone's stupid if they say racist comment to me. Oh really? Shoot, sorry, I'm not Christian. I shouldn't say Merry Christmas. Ah, really? Night. That was a good talk, guys. Guys, unfortunately, today I was so hyped up. There's not that fine what Mark said, guys. There's not a great distinct line of racist and ignorance, so we will just stop there, guys. I don't know what to 얘기해, guys. I'll just say one last thing. Just think before you talk. Yeah, I should learn how to do that too. Okay? Cut! Stop! Hello, Angie. I like trains. Actually, today I was so hyped up and super excited to do programming stream, guys. What? Kuro, guys. Pepe Point and Kuro. Ended stream. He ended stream. I was so excited to talk about blockchain. But let's watch cha-cha-cha. Hey, put that kappa away, man. kappa 펴. 여러분, 제가 오늘 원래 코딩 방송을 너무 하고 싶었거든요. Deep down, so much. Is there a shield option? What's a shield option? 하지만 크로님께서 방종을 외치셨습니다. 크로 ended stream. So. Oh, shield option? Shut up. Okay. We'll think about it then. Oh, why you guys troll? So, it was nice chatting with you guys about racist. Guys, I did my makeup today. Do you see a difference? Yeah, maybe I'll make it cost more then. I'll add another 0. Ooh, donut shield. I'm still down with $50. Go to sleep with makeup? Dude, my face would just explode. Anyways. You're making history on here, girl. And you're a living legend. And future Hall of Famer. Thanks, bad boy. What else? Another 0 for cancel end stream? Yeah, maybe. Do you still feel the good effect from? Of course. 진짜, I really want. Yeah, extended. I really want you to like touch my skin, because everyone who touched my skin was like, holy shit. Oh, sorry. Holy. Like the moment you touch my skin, it's like, oh, it's so soft. It's like baby skin, guys. So, if any, I don't know. It's so skin. It's so soft. Like it's like you're touching your baby. This is what happens if you're on meds, guys. So don't be on meds. But it's so baby skin. If anyone wants to think about getting vampire skin, you guys should. Especially those people. They actually said for guys it works better. Yeah, well, you have to ask me when I'm in Korea. You want werewolf skin? Then don't even wash your face. Then wouldn't it be like all scuffy and like disgusting if you don't wash your face? Also, Mark, if you ever want some plastic surgery. 아, 나 이거 너무 많이 했어. So guys, if anyone wants to watch Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha with us, it's a great show, guys. 진짜. I just wanna... Kim Seon-ho is so sexy. Ever want to see Kim Seon-ho come to Korea? Dude, it's 1 hour per episode, man. 16 episodes out there. We watched 9. 8. 16 hours is 16 hours of watching together, and these old men need to go to bed at like 12. Don't forget, we have Ajoshi. Oh my god, yesterday? Who was I talking to? Oh! Guys, by the way, 그 뭐지? 안녕, 진니. 44. What's your name? What happened to your name? Is this the new streamer you're watching? Dude, you try. Who is this? What's your name mean? Yeah. Guys, we have a living legend here. 44 months. I don't know if Rolling Star is still here. I think he's the only one left from Taiwanese. It means a troller to make people donate. Ah, really? 어두운 덤이라고? Chinese name? How do you pronounce it? Is he going through puberty? Who, 안녕진이 is? 아, 이걸 해야 되는데. Did you talk? 중2병. But it's a troller. My subathon? Should we do it this week? This weekend actually is the best weekend. Because next week on the 5th, on the weekend. So maybe I have to do it during the weekday. Or I might actually stream on Saturday to drink. Or if I drink... Do you guys want to drink on a Friday morning? Hey, who wants to drink at work? Because I think 뭐냐, Loco's right about doing not really doing a subathon, because of course doing a subathon gets me more money, but hey, 24 hours is a hard thing to fill. So if I can get subathon worth in 5 hours. Now that's it could. 회사에서 술 마시면 hey, it's called efficiency. Cause recently some of you guys hasn't been staying full 5 hours of my stream. After seeing the line, you guys disappear. Hey, why you guys disappear? So, it's not my fault. Even, yeah, you guys are late to work. You guys are like, yeah. A streamer got 323 hours to stream. Oh, don't worry. I won't stream that much. Yeah, you guys are late to work. You guys don't even come to work. What is this? It's not a high school, man. This isn't something you could skip, man. Hello, Julia. Julia, why aren't you responding to my message? Ah! Not to feel my $60 for my pain. Thank you for my medical fee. I messaged you. Guys, say hi to Julia. Julia? We're ending stream. Bye. I'm just kidding. No. I just got enteritis. I never heard that word before in my life. Enteritis? Yeah, she said OMG. Okay. Good. Guys, Julia responded. I'm happy. Anyways, I got 장염 2 days ago. 3 days ago. And the meds aren't that helping out because I still have the pain. So oh crap. I'm feeling really iffy. As in like I can't really eat anything I want. No spicy food, no alcohol, nothing. So it's awful. Yeah, I'm not back to myself. So I know. Wait, you've been drinking? Yeah, they think it was some type of food poisoning. Yeah, let's do a healthy subathon, guys. Every gifted sub, I will stream at a gym or some type of gym looking like thingamabobby, and then every time I get gift sub, I will do push-up. Anya, it's not this? Oh, okay, never mind. Dude, you and I don't connect these days. What the heck? Read my mind, man. Or open your mind easily, man. Julia, when are we going to meet? Are we ever going to see each other? In 2 years, okay. Oh, eating good food that won't kill you? Damn it. Yeah. 2 people I still have to meet is Julie and Rococo. Because I met everyone else. I do want to go to Lessa's graduation. Because it was like in my dreams that I went to Lessa's graduation. It was kind of creepy. But I won't stream it. So it sucks to be you guys. I'll get invited to Lessa's graduation, but you guys won't. I don't know, but maybe like in a year or 2? 2 years? I think. Don't you think so? Make sure you do sarang me with Lessa's with flowers. Okay, I'm not that sarang into Lessa, man. I wanted to do that to Julia's graduation. I didn't think I'd be in Korea. Oh, guys! Mia and Mia's brother wanted to take me and Mia's brother's wife to Saipan. They're planning all these trips, and I'm like, dude, what about stream? And they were like, I will stream. They will stream for me. So we might do a traveling stream. They're not rich. That's the thing. And I'm like, I need to make money, man. So we might do a donogo. Hi, Astrato. So if I do a donogo, then I will stream. If you guys want to see, 사이판 보고 싶으면 방송할 것 같고. Who wants to see Saipan? Raise your hand. Yeah. Travel-thon? Maybe every time I want to travel, I should do a travel-thon. Saipan is Saipan. What is Saipan? Saipan. Saipan. How do you pronounce this in English? It's US territory. It's a island in the northern Mariana Islands. Saipan. 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 Saipan? Pan. Saipan. Oh, it's Pan? Oh, really? Travel-thon. So you keep traveling until Dono ends. So I think some streamer did this. Open Gangnam Style. But one weekend, I will take 3 days. Like, I won't bother with programming or stock stream because we have working hard interns. I mean, guys, honestly, my interns work harder than me. Don't be racist about Saipan. I know. But I felt bad last stock stream. I felt bad because Jolly uploaded so many articles. I was like, oh, we're not streaming today. Charlie works harder than me. So I will do. 원래 진짜 사장 일 안 하는 것 같아. I actually think CEO doesn't work on. Anyways, 30% is January work. Thanks actually for putting 30% on your January. Anyways, what were we talking about? Yeah, so I want to do a day where shut up. Hey, I worked the other day. Jinri.co was working. You can ask Cookie. He approved of it. I don't know if he's here. But I wanna do like, if we get bare minimum, how much do you think you need a day to... I wanna do like a traveling, 3 day of traveling. Minimum funding. Traveling stream. And then I don't know in Korea before I don't get to be in Korea, but only during the weekend because I want to keep the weekdays ready for my study streams. So on the weekends, kind of do like places. That's the thing. I'm a boss. I don't like going cheap. That's the issue. I want to just get a nice, okay, reasonably priced to place and the etc. But yeah, Amy was nice. Yeah, Amy said let's go hiking. I kind of want to go hiking with her. Oh, 진짜. I was shocked with Amy's age, guys. $500 a day? Are you gonna give me $500 a day? Traveling to the countryside is kind of... Oh, is it not shocking? Actually, in New York, you know how much I spent? How much did I spend in New York, guys? Infinity! Guys, when should we plan to travel to America? I kind of want to go golfing. 아, 이게 애매한 게 in the summertime, don't you want to see 아야야 bunnies? Spring? Cause I want to do a golf tour. 아, 이게 but okay, so what I'm thinking is spend like yeah, I don't want to be hot, guys. Unless we go in the fall and then go down, because probably during like November it's gonna be like decent. But I think spring is too early. So by fall. Wait, guys, I'll go bathroom. Before I'll be back. Oh wait, that's intro. I need water because I'm going to cough again. 모르겠다. Be back. Wow, this room is steaming hot. Oh shoot. Guys, let's end stream. Cause 아니, when I was about to end stream, Julia came, so I wanted to talk with Julia a bit, and then we ended up talking about sci-fi, and then I was like, I think as a refresher, I need to travel a bit too, but not every day. So maybe once a month, I should try to go somewhere. Yeah. So actually, end of month we'll go somewhere. So we need some type of refresher. 공진. Mia said there's nothing there, but I think there might be golf course. Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah. Didn't you just get back from Mikook your videos? My videos? Yeah, I did. But I'm still uploading the videos from Mikook. Guys, the second producer's gonna get up today. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Guys, stop. Anyways, conversation will continue on Discord, guys. Do skydiving. Come to Wisconsin for that. I went to a place for Wisconsin. Yeah, Kuro actually sent me that. He was like, you should go to Kongjin. I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna... Yeah. I'll be like Oppa. Like, who goes to SoCal, you know? There's nothing good in Cali. Come to Wisconsin, man. 뭐냐? Josh will be your guide. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end here. Enjoy. You have a place you could stay in Madison? Yeah. Josh is really cool. Madison, Wisconsin. Hey, 아이고, 안녕하세요. Hi. Today was fun, guys. No, you gotta jump in the cold. Guys, bye! Just kidding. Sorry, I actually get a really bad headache. Because this room is really hot, so I gotta start opening. I do have... Sorry. I do want to... I will end it. I'm going to watch Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Yes, I'm going to be watching Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. This time I will be using a mic on Discord. So, no arrive, go away. Don't arrive, guys. Please don't arrive back. We will also this weekend, this Sunday, play games because hopefully we will have to do some marbles to get new VIPs out. Okay? So thank you guys for watching. Sorry guys to all the programmers who wanted to code. You know, if I open the doors and turn on the AC for a bit. Yeah. It'll be great. This weekend I will have the schedule up. See you guys on... Yeah, you guys have to change your name. 안녕, 잘 가요.